Hey, what's going on? I'm Jamie Michael Joseph, and in this video, I'm going to look at part three or step three of my 12-part strategic map framework that every business should have in place. Now, why would you need a strategic map? Well, we've already looked at you need a destination, you need that income goal, and then you need to break it down. We need to look at quarterly goals so we know exactly what it is we're going after. So now what we need to look at is how we're going to do it. Now, most businesses will have some sort of service or product in place. It could be a program, a membership, a course, whatever it is. There will be different things in place that they have to offer. That could be one thing, it could be several things, it could even be a lot more. Now, what we need to look at is where is that growth coming from? Or where is that income coming from? Now, if we just want to look at a business starting up and maybe they are looking to achieve 60K or something like that, they have one product and it costs them, they charge £1,000 for it and it's pure profit. I would go with that. Well, they need to make 60 transactions, right? Well, we can pull that back and we can go, right, okay, we just need to make 15 transactions every quarter. We need to make five each month. The math is quite simple on this. It gets quite complex then when you either are, maybe you're a broker and you're dealing with lots of different kind of providers and different commission rates. Maybe you have different kind of product levels or different service levels. What we can do there is we can take an average, we can take a ballpark, but it gets even better when we look at the individual product or service that we want to sell more of, that is going to help us create, the growth that we want. And we actually break that down and we build everything around that. What happens a lot within marketing is people just market the business and they just say, we're just going to market to us as we can help with X, Y, Z. And we look for customers to come to us. That's an outdated, a diluted model. That there is the same as just opening your shop up each day and hoping the foot traffic comes past, which we want to do. Of course we do, but we want to be more strategic. We want to pull people to us that are interested in a particular product or service. Once we get them in, we can look to sell more to them. We can look at the retention. We can look at the upsell. We can look at all kinds of things, but also we want to get them to come to us. And the best way we can do that is to build a sustainable acquisition system around each of our products or services that we want to really highlight. Now, most businesses that I work with, if they have more than one product or service that they're looking to get more sales for, we look to concentrate on three. We can concentrate on a bit more, but it starts to get a bit messy and efforts become diluted. If we can look at three, and even if we can look at less, it's so much easier to manage. And we know that we can make those results then manageable, measurable, and predictable. But first off, we have to figure out how we're going to reach the income target that we want to achieve. And this is what we do now within part three. We look at how we're going to do it. And then we take that 90 days and we start planning out the 90 days. So we look at, okay, what needs to happen? And so maybe that first month, we need to start putting in infrastructure. We need to put stuff in place to make sure that things are going to happen. Maybe we're running a workshop or we're launching a program or membership in month three. So all this time now is going to be creating more awareness, letting people know what we do, building a list of people who would buy our products and stuff like that. We need to start planning this out so that we can do things in a way which work for us, really. We don't want to be doing all the kind of guesswork. We don't want to be gambling with what we're doing. We want to put in place the foundations. We want to put in place the design, the map to help us get there. I mentioned architecture. That's what we're doing. We're designing how we're going to reach our target. We have the map, we have our destination, we have the directions. We're putting all that in place so that we have a vehicle then that is going to get us to that destination that we want to go to. And that's what we do with creating our strategic map. Now, as always, you can do everything yourself, but I'm sure, as you can see, we're only on step three. And there's a lot involved and there's a lot that can go wrong if you don't have the right structure in place and you answer the right questions. And sometimes if you don't know the right questions to ask, then you're not going to get the right results. Okay. And that's where I can come in and I can help you. So if you do want some help, then just get in touch and we can have a conversation.